What's up, everybody? In case you were wondering, you're correct. That is a small block engine inside of a minivan. Who needs a truck, right? So let's show you what we've got going on. So this is the 289 Ford small block for our truck project for the 71 Ford. And we have the crane and the cradle, which we're borrowing in order to get it in and out, and the engine stand, and there's a couple boxes of parts. That is why we have a van. And I know some people are like, well, why wouldn't you just take a truck? Why wouldn't you borrow a truck? That motor is for my new truck. And I'm tired of borrowing trucks. And I know I can put a motor in the back of the van very easily, and I don't have to worry about a truck or bagging it or covering it because it was raining. And this just makes life so much easier. And I love my van. I can haul more in my van than a new truck. I've got 10 feet of space. A new truck has 5, if you're lucky. So we're gonna get this thing out. We're gonna get all our parts out. We're gonna see what we got, because that is our next move here. We just finished taking Dad's car outside. We're gonna get it wrapped up and put away in the storage. We got the trees down last week, so we cleaned all that up, moved the shelter back into place. So that was amazing. Shout out to our buddy Eli for coming in and getting that done. Can't thank him enough. Place looks great. We cleaned up all the way down the side of the laneway now. So the car goes out back into the other storage. That frees up this whole bay now, so we can get all this truck stuff ready to go and get ready for the engine swap, because that's what we're up to next. This thing's in here for the winter, so it's okay. We're still got some driving time, a little bit maybe, if we can squeak it out. We've got some banners and stuff we've got to put up now. This is our Lone Star Throwdown. That's our GT Ranger that made it on for 2024. Shout out to the boys from Lone Star Mini Trucking Magazine. Got our Cantuck Lifestyle. Make sure you follow. Go check that YouTube out. D&D right here. Show truck again on it. So we got some fun new stuff. We've got some other stuff in the van. So let's get the hoist up. We'll get this crane out. We'll get everything assembled. We'll get that motor out. We'll show you how we got it in and out of there. And then we'll assess our situation. Just like that. That's how you pull a small block out of a caravan. For those of you who don't think it's possible, it's totally possible. So in case you need to go get a motor, and all you got is the soccer vehicle, the mom van, whatever you want to call it. I love my caravan. I love this van. I loved my wagon, but the wagon kind of met a demise in a few videos ago. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. But I love my caravan. I can fit so much stuff in this thing. It's amazing, including a new motor for our truck right here. Hell yeah. So that's amazing. So we're gonna get this thing put on the stand, get it off the crane, pack this stuff up, and we're gonna continue on. And then we're gonna go over this thing top to bottom. It's a running motor pulled out of a mid-70s Bronco. So we know it's okay, but I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna check all the frost plugs. I'm gonna pull all the pumps, do the gaskets, change everything, the filters, all that stuff. So I'm gonna rebuild the carb. So that's what we're gonna do for the next little while and get it ready to go, and we can drop her in that truck. All right, let's hang it. Okay, so we got this from our boys down at Cantuck Lifestyle. Shout out to you guys. And this is a really good, strong running motor. So I'm okay with the 289 back with a 4-gear. It's not a hot rod. It is literally a truck to go do truck things. And that's what a truck is supposed to do, is truck things. So we've got her on the stand right now. We put in our brace for wood underneath of there. I know some people probably wondering why, but I have seen before on people's stands right here where these and the block, if it gets old, it just cracks and it's done. So I never take the chance. I do have another cradle here somewhere, a really heavy duty one that has a full bar arch across it. And I actually just found my engine starting cradle that I have to change the mounts on it. So we're gonna use this one for now. So that's great. Hi, what's up? So we're gonna use this one for now. We're gonna go over this with a fine tooth comb. We're gonna change all our gaskets out, get our seals done, check everything. We did notice, however, we've got a little bit of a little bend right here in the front pulley on that. So we will change our front pulley out. We'll pull the pulley off the other one. So we know we got that. Other than that, there are no leaks. There's coolant. The oil's okay in this. Everything cranks and turns over. They were gonna use this in the white GT Ranger from Adam Lewis. This one here that we did a few years ago, the one that's been in Texas. Mini Nats, 1Fab5, blah, 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 blah. But they never ended up using it, so they used the 302 HO and did all that. So this motor's been sitting since then, but it's been ready to go. It may not look like it, but it's good. So I'm gonna rebuild the carburetor. I've got new valve covers. We've got an entire box full of gear out here, which is awesome. So what do we have? Brand new starter, gauges, brake booster, dual master cylinder, breathers for it, brand new high alternator for it, front cover, and then everything in here. We got a bunch of gaskets that we need, new shifter boot for it, filters, a whole bunch of miscellaneous, and then hi, what's up?
Like my new hat?
I love your new hat. Shout out to Back Corner Studios. That's some dynamatting for the lowrider, and then what do we got in here? Oh yeah, brand new valve covers. So that's why I'm not too concerned about our rusty looking valve covers, because we have enough stuff in there. Not that it matters that it's chrome. Chrome doesn't make it go faster, but we'll just dress it up. We'll clean this thing up, and we got to find ourselves a set of manifolds. I know there's a set of headers, I think, on that motor in there, and I'm going to imagine he's going to take them back, but I think the other block has a set of manifolds, and if not, these are just 302s, so I will just get a set of shorties or just a regular set of manifolds, and we'll be golden. We went down to the Cantuck Lifestyle headquarters, and we helped him clean out his garage and get ready to roll the GT Ranger in for the winter and start going over it and cleaning it all down, and a few little wiring gremlins here and there that happen after your initial build and your shakedown. So we went down and helped him out with that. We didn't bother bringing any content to you that way. We thought about it while we were loading this. I'm like, I'm gonna unload it anyways. So we didn't bring any of that to you because we were just too busy just cleaning and getting stuff done. And by the time I got home last night, it was really late. But we're here now. We got our new hoist, so we're excited to get this thing hooked up. The Merc's been over top of it, which we just moved into the back. And now it's on to that time of the season where the minivan and the other daily driver needs snow tires put on. We got to put the tractor away and all that winterizing BS that comes with living up here in Ontario. And that means the cars go away. However, it's a really nice day today, and I think we're going to go for a drive. So make sure you check out some more videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.